We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's only 1 for 10. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. 1 there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Settling in now, Brian Reynolds. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
No, inside.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now to the plate, Gregory Polanco. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Reynolds, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Pirates leave 1. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Stepping up now, burgess. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One strike now from Archer. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
Now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Bell is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Colin Moran.
Digging in, Colin Moran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting seven, the designated hitter, Jose Osuna.
Next will be Jose Osuna. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Travis Shaw goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Here's Randall Grichuk as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0.
Well,
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings. First pitch on its way.
Ball, right there.
A 1-0 delivery. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's
3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Kevin Newman is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gurriel has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he popped him up, and that's a fair ball. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0, and he's safe.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Hit hard to the right side. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 1, the Jays nothing. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1. So a full count now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Once again, a 3-2. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Stepping in for the Jays, Derek Fisher. First delivery to him on the way. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Fisher, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Hold strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. He can't get there as it falls in, and he is in there. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and they're runners at the corners now. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 1-0. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Heredia, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So coming to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Archer comes set. Here's the first pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. This is foul right side. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Lifted in the air to right field. Fisher is there. 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. Ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Well, they'll run this one in on him and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rendell.
At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Count is 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bell is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Derek Fisher.
Stepping in, Derek Fisher. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Back goes Polanco, still going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. One and two now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the
Thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Jose Osuna. First offering on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Too high. Ball.
Jacob Stallings, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again, 3-2. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set, and the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Stallings, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fastball well outside. The 1-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So stepping in, Guillermo Heredia. First pitch coming. Here it is. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
To 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Bucks go down quietly. They trail it 4-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Burgess. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now the 1-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Heredia. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, you could tell as soon as the pitcher released that one, he almost wanted to pull it back. That thing popped right out of his hands, and that hitter's eyes lit up.
Robbie Erlin, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
72, Robbie Erlin.
In now, Kevin Biggio.
Second baseman.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lourdes Gurriel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the third to see if he'll fish.
First delivery to him on the way. Right side hit hard. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now back, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. The Jays are out in front 6-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Hit to first. Shaw fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Striding in once again, Adam Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Digging in now, Brian Reynolds. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
No balls and a strike to count. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail 6-1. Ready now, Derek Fisher. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now batting, number 10.
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Ball 1.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-0.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin.
Into the box,
Biggio.
Kevin Biggio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1.
1.
A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 6-1. Into the box now, Josh Bell, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1, no strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Stepping into the box, Colin Moran. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep, that ball went
Couple
out.
of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The designated hitter, Jose.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Osuna. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fisher's under it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Correct.
Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Popped up. Stallings is there. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So striding forward now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
One out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Giving chase is Heredia. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
Ready once again, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Justin Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home is taken high, but for a called strike 3. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
To the plate now, Guillermo Heredia, as this is grounded foul off to the left. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Kevin Newman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 delivery.
That's in. Ball 2. That's ball 3.
Adam Frazier would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So here's Adam Frazier, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. They trail 6-1. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk.
Rendell Grichuk.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting, number 10.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Pirates 1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Right side. Shaw gloves it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Polanco.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Gregory Polanco. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. From the stretch.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's pitch out.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
The 2-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Josh Bell will be next. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Josh Bell.
Digging in once again, Josh Bell will swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. puts the ball in play, more of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Gurriel is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Hyunjin Ryu takes home the win. Chris Archer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That misses, 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. 3-0 now. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ketel.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 home. Nobody out, runner on first. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. First offering on its way.
1-0.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Marte stands at first with 1 out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Edman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Marte off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup in. Just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the second baseman, Colton.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. This one's down to third. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. And the inning is over. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. Standing in, Christian Walker. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Christian Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Misses, ball 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Now the 1-0.
Hey.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The count now at 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Matt Carpenter waits on deck. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. As a look, now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bumgarner Affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Batting center, the left fielder, Tommy Edman.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Edman is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
Bottom of the second here with no score. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Here comes Marte. He makes the running play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So striding in, Harrison Bader. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
Madison Bumgarner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Carson Kelly. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Here now the 2-2.
Helpful.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Starling Marte, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Third inning, no score to this point. One and two as he chases the slider.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Count still full, 3-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 3-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
The pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
First delivery to him on the way. And couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
One-two pitch coming to Fowler. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. It's in there, and the Cardinals look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. The relay, and Fowler will get there. He's got a triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Here's Colton Wong now, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball, 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cards leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now in the box, Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Marte is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself, He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Bader will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
A ball and 2 strikes now. This is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the second out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Christian Walker. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One and 0. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I could get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Here's the 2-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the 2nd walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeYoung. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, at the ball.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. Carpenter bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
So 2 are gone now for Yadier Molina. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Calhoun has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. Now here it comes.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here now is the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the 0-1. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Stepping up to the plate, Carson Kelly. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Starling Marte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
The 0-1 offering. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Ball 1, well below the zone. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
1, 2 balls, no strike.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And an awful swing there, 2-0, as the count goes to 2-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Runners on first with 1 down. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Two out here and a runner at second. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. After it is Peralta. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Cards leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Eduardo Escobar waits on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
The batter, the third baseman, Eduardo.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. From the belt, the pitch in there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, David Peralta, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Count even now at 1-1. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ballgame. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
On the move again from first. The count now at 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Christian Walker, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
To the plate now, Cole Calhoun, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
On he pops it up. Wong ranging into shallow right, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Peralta comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Ahmed has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. One and 0. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Alex Reyes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Cardinals, number 29, Alex Reyes.
7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop Nick Ahmed.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fowler is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
1 gone now in the Arizona 7th, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting.
In now, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just missed above the zone. A ball and a strike. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. 2 out, nobody on. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Drilled to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
The 1-0. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Striding in, Tommy Edman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Popped him up. Walker has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. It was a walk in his last trip. Bumgarner has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Marte has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Helsley will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Lane Thomas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 35, Lane Thomas.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Down 1-1.
This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to the diamond, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
The pitch.
Back off the plate, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 home. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
That's ball
3-1. David Peralta waits on deck. The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, David Peralta.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. He went down on strikes last time up. And now a pitch on the way. Into the wind, the 0-1.
Ball, that's just out. Ball two.
Two out, nobody on. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. To first, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Riding into the box, Lane Thomas. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Peralta going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Yohan Lopez is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 50.
Ready for another chance, Dexter Fowler, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, inside.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Still 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Colton Wong will stand in.
Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's inside.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The set and the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up, and we still have no score. So digging in now, Christian Walker, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Christian Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Pitch on the way. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Cole Calhoun. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paul DeYoung, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. The winning run is at first base.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 pitch.
shot to third. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Catcher number 4.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Here's the first pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. To second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Edman. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. Swinging, the ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And another foul ball. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Junior Guerra will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Domingo Leyva is also into the ball game, and still hitting the number 8 spot here.
Guerra now playing shortstop and batting 8. Number 1, Domingo.
Tyler O'Neill will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Tyler O'Neill.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. The 0-1. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This is the action pitch right here. He does not want to go to full count. This is a big spot, but as an offensive player, you have to tell yourself this has to be in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The center fielder, number 35.
Standing in, Lane Thomas. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Tries to dump this one out to left. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the Cardinals are going to walk off a winner.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The St. Louis Cardinals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Helsley is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. In my opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
Jacoby Jones is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. The 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jacoby Jones is retired to kick off the inning. Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. Previous history with Blake Snell, batting at an even .400. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Goodrum leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Runners are at first and third, one away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1 home. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Fouled off. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Matthew Boyd gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
At the plate, Brandon Lau. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, the second baseman, number 8.
The pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz.
as he rips it on the ground to second.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Breaking ball, that's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The set and the 1-2 lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. We are still scoreless. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jonathan Scope.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
3-2.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Candelario, originally from New York State, he's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
No, that's low.
Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Batting it.
At the plate, Austin Romine. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
No score here as we play inning number 2.